Mugambi mugobi. Gulu yakedde kusiba tayiro ekawungezi ne ziyika ne muleka. Leero akedde kuzisiba. Kati mbadde enzigala ekinabiro bwe ne zingoberera.
Akozesa biki?
Alina ekiveera tekiyawo tekitegeerekeka oba mulimu ki?
Ebyo abantu bakyabikozesa basibisa Arapex Style Adhesive tiles ne zinywera.
Arapex Style Adhesive takyaliko kubaganya birowoozo. Buli ayagala okunyweza tiles ku kisenge oba awantu wonna gwakozesa. Ne UNBS yakonamu duststamp ng'omutindo kyekyo. Akolebwa Ziden Tile Center ku Noti 753 Noti 65 M28.
Uganda Diaspora Culture and Tourism Event presents East Africa Culture and Tourism Expo Dallas, Texas 2023 from 1st to 4th July 2023. Registration fee is $250 and vendor table $500 payable at Postbank Uganda account number 11100370000790 or www.udcate.org and send proof of your registration to presidential@gmail.com. If you come from Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan, and DR Congo, this is your time to explore, learn, share ideas, discover new places, make friends, and have fun. For more information, call +256 7833 77999 or WhatsApp +197 279 91241. The East African Culture and Tourism Expo Dallas, Texas 2023 is powered by Nile Holdings, Postbank, and Teddy's Events Deco.
Choka choino kola funa olubuto wano.
Lil Bianca, Iris Star, and Omale with People. The remix playing for you on 933 KFM. Better information and the best music 34 after 9. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. It is Brian and Pfizer kickstarting this 27th of March 2023.
Yeah.
Just a few days away from the end of the month, but it is a Monday and Kuku gets to join us this morning to give you an update in the world of Celebville. Some shocking stories have been making their way on social media. And revelations are mine.
Yes. Good morning for starters. How are you, Pfizer? How was your weekend?
It was good. It was a busy one, yeah.
How is the fasting going?
It's going good. It's going great so far. Yeah.
You're glowing. You look hotter, Muchisibo.
Hey.
Yes, you look
Really?
fine. I know. You know. Yeah. So nice. Just a compliment. It's just a compliment. How are you, Brian? Nego Brian. Weekend. Yeah, I know how it was. So how are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I was with Brian yesterday.
Hey.
Oh, Brian, I got a bit to chai, cake, but now they were in between the beautiful ladies. So in a special way, I want to say hi, Pumla. Because now I'm in position to say hi to her. Yes, and to remind you that Orogaverwa man, just so you know. So hello, Mademoiselle. Now, it's been quite the week and weekend. Of course, as the weekend was ushered in last week, we had there were two big stories.
Yeah.
And of course, the third one was sad. Our colleague died. Waliko NTV. Nkede kumachamba dengenzo kola nga basi ne basi. Wabula NMG koza akantu lero. It's not a usual sight. Yeah. Bas fully paid nebyo kulya. Ngabagendo zika.
Why you no kogera kubyo kulya?
Hey. So Brian, do you know what makes a funeral? It's not the dead body. Kuria, have we eaten? It's what makes a wedding. Kuria, have we eaten? And a function without food or drinks. Eventually, farm, I didn't get it. Fatwa Columbera BMK. Nido. Zesta. Lato. Walo Gundieno. What do you? There's this spinach that is like chocolate.
Nutella.
Nutella.
Cornflakes. Mata, no yako mata. Kasuku. They know me. Like Kasuku. Will you have this? And like, Take a mata. Tabula muneka koni. So okay. So that is the ingredient. No my ancho musajja yafudde twazise. Era wotegerera the dead was rich, was powerful. Yes. Kati these days the world system we yajja. When you die, they only put around here the fireplace in the middle. Area wara no muka no what? Catering service nejja. Never let mere. Endala leta chai. Ushtegedde. Spiced, plain, coffee, like hey, abantu ne babeerawo nga tebavaawo. Fruit salad, bichi 4 days. Catering service. Gwanya kyali ewolanya. Food. Ate nga tekuli nti saalidde. Today we are eating rice chicken. Komanyi rice chicken. Mukufirwa. Noga omusajja. Ng'omusajja otula noya noga. Musajja yafudde nnyo. Ola atulidde bino mukufa abakuba mulamu. So, but sorry, it's unfortunate. I hope and pray that God receives his soul with mercy and open arms, and he rests in eternal peace. Now, the big story, there were 2 big stories.
Yeah.
First was Bruno K. Ngena sembya yo Sami.
Echa Bruno K chade chikambwe nnyo.
Echa Bruno K chade chikambwe. Social media yo giraba. You start it when you know.
What is the deal with Bruno K?
You know, he was the Bujingo, the comedian. Yavayo Farida posted a photo. I'd gone, I think, to Briera's school, Bruno K's daughter. And behind, of course, there was something like rainbow colors. Everybody has had their own interpretation of what happened.
Yeah.
But Bojingo chose to see it in such a way that Farida was promoting LGBT. So it's like, I don't know, influencer, bichi. Then, of course, Farida came, guns blazing, you know?
Yeah.
And then, along the way, Bruno K, a jam. Kati omwana namugamba Bruno koyina n'omwana bw'otalabisha.
Is that girl? Her name?
Vanessa. Yes. So that is where everything started. Of course, interviews were done, voice notes went around. The thing is, and I want to tell Bruno K, Fabakubi Benduru, we are here. Whatever comes, we have to make noise. Whether we want it or not. Every single celebrity out there, you need to understand that your day has just not yet come. Other people, their days come more than once. Just recently, I've been there for a full week. Now they are chewing me seriously. But you need to understand that they say atayogedde teyejusa. In English they say the detail is in explaining. At some point in life, Katinzen, I started it. Pfizer, it is okay with you to think what you want to think about me.
Yeah.
Especially on social media. As long as I know who I am. Because the thing is, you can't argue with someone who has a phone and is typing. Everybody has something going on their mind, and you know. So the problem is always in the detail, trying to explain. So you need to understand that social media at one point will come after you. Now, how you handle that situation is up to you. The only thing, and this one I want to tell, especially people there, now with social media, the issues that happen among families, among man and woman, we all can never understand. When you listen to Bruno K's that whole saga, you will sympathize with him, you will blame him. Same with the woman. When they say he doesn't look after the kid, then he will say, where is 850 to start a business plus 250 extra. That is like 1 million.
How old is the child?
I think the child is like 2 or 3. I don't know.
The child is actually, the lady said the child is making 3 in August.
So for the past 3 years, he has only sent a million.
From what the lady says, because from what I heard is he only intervenes when the child is sick. Then or not taking a care. But you see, the reality is this, Brian. One, for whatever thing happens between a man and a woman, the blame can never fall on the man alone or the woman alone. The moment you give consensual sex to a man, when you don't use condoms, you know what happens next. You're either going to get pregnant or you're going to get an STD. Now, we cannot say what it wayambala, blaming one person. The same thing comes to raising a child. It is no longer about just the man. These days people are saying, if I give you school fees, those are small. Yes. Because the child, that is how far the world has moved.
One of the things I liked about this entire situation was that Bruno K was trying to make the lady self-sustaining. You can still take care of the child. But if her allegations are right, then there's something wrong, because she says yamwa 800k chapati. He also told her to send 60,000 every week,
which he has been doing
for Briella.
Hey.
But when it's going
it's a type, but the thing is, I think, every relationship has its own issues. The best thing is to sit and agree. Sometimes women press men hard, even when they know the man can't give you that. You want your child to go to an expensive school, but you very well know this man can't afford the school. You get what I'm saying? You want to in a very expensive hospital, the man can't afford. So reality has to dawn at some point. But we're also saying, because so many men are saying women are pressing them on the wall. The same way so many women are saying men are pressing us on the what? On the wall. So people just have to sit and agree. What is the ideal way forward?
What are we doing?
Omuchala tegera nti at some point you're going to give birth to a child. If you're not going to be easy with the father of the child, of course there are men who can afford and they don't want to look after. Those ones I condemn. But in Bruno's situation, it's a bit different. So clearly, there are certain things you may want from him.
So use protection.
That is also there. But like I've told you, it is two-way. You shouldn't let the heat of the moment carry you.
I think she also has to take some accountability for how she contributes to her own situation. And I understand that some of the reasons why most of these ladies will come out to the media is to get some sympathy and hopefully some financial help for their kids. But I don't see how that betters the relationship you actually have with the father of your child.
For me, for a man who doesn't want to take care, it is okay. Because certain people, they act under pressure. His father was being hopeless. Yes, because today there are so many women who are taking care of the kids alone. And like a father says, Muholido mwana muwereze. Abuwereze ngade fizi wategedo bayasomye. The same way there is so many women out there who are frustrating men. A guy is telling you, I have 4 children. Guys, yes, the things that deal with relationships, family, everybody has a way they see them. However, I will advise men, please take care of your children. DNA, I don't know how far they are, but that's what's up. Then we also have Sami Manini.
Kasuku, hold that thought.
Oh, you're such a you.
Yes, he's my friend. Yes. I have a cool 20 minutes.
I've actually worked with Sami on a gig. I've worked with him on a KFC gig.
Yeah.
So I've had him speak. Of
You
course.
got a KFC gig.
Yes, I've done.
After abusing KFC.
I don't abuse them. As a customer, I always let them
give
know
feedback.
feedback.
The rice bowl.
I
Because of you,
Bana,
the rice bowl
was removed.
Was removed. Sikyagala kwogera
Nakolako naye.
ku bitongole ebyo bw'oyogera nga Kasuku doesn't want us.
Ate ku nedda. By the way, when you talk about those products, that means that you're the right customer. You're in fact in the right position. You're in the right position to influence because you actually consume their products.
Exactly.
We eat KFC a lot. So me when I share bade baga tewoma temuli mu bintu we share nganti omuchere te gwawo baba bakimanyi kiba ku mutima omulungi ntijaga mu bettering services. But I've worked with Sami on a gig, on a KFC gig, and surprisingly enough, when of course we'd be in meetings, the client and he's a very normal chap. He's like social media see when you're in a professional setting.
Kati for me, he explained to me, are you coming with a song there? Which song?
It's called
What is the story, you know? Mulaba otya nkoboola nandigiba waddeko eddakiika nga 2 ne tuggalawo.
But do you have time?
We have time. After the song, we actually have. We have time.
You have how many minutes after the song?
After the song.
Because Sami's story is long.
After the song, we have 5 minutes.
Zinaamala. Nze alina audio eya mala okubira omusajja ono ampeereze gundi eno. Nina omuntu gwe mmanja naye I think my patience has run out. Because I also don't have money. Brian, bana mwe mulina ku sente.
Brian, saga.
Okaweerezza ssebo. Katya. Kati ngenda kukola ntya? Ako email bigenda kunsumbuwa. Nabi downloading antya ku simu. Anti sibiyina ebyo. Man. Kanzijaawo mbadde saagala kuddeyo naye kati kanzije. Ate senga nategedde nadde nkakuweera ku lagundi yange. Kanzije. Ebintu byensinga obutayagalira ddala.
Agambye ki?
Nakagundi naye ngenda kukateeka kabatulaba. I'm going to put it for you. Mukalabe. Hey, Sami also has a very interesting story. Yes, for what happened to him, but
yeah, well, there's an explanation Twitter here, but I realized many of the social media users aren't buying his explanation.
They will never understand it.
Also,
you see,
also because Kuku, he has implicated a very big media organization. Because then that means that you are doubting the credibility of all their stories.
No, but you see, but do you know how many media houses come here and they pay people for those stories? Do you know how many?
Okay, so you're saying this thing has been happening?
No, I'm not saying that what Sam is saying is the truth because I don't know. It is his word against. And actually, mo interview when you listen to it, he does not say into TV eri. Wabula abamutuukirira.
Banamawulire.
Not banamawulire, babroka.
Babroka. Alright, let's get on now.
Okay.
Finesse, Fields and Buju playing for you on 933 KFM. Better information and the best music. We have Kasuku still joining us, and we're diving into one of the biggest stories as well that made headlines on social media over the weekend. It has been trended, I think, for like 3 days. Yeah, for like 3 days. So I spoke to Sami yesterday, and of course, I told him that the conversation we are having is being recorded, and I asked him, can I talk about this on KFM particularly? And was like, very okay. So he's in Rwanda, I think. I don't know if he came back. What were the direct call? I don't know if you can call directly from here to Rwanda. I think it's possible.
Same rates, eh?
I think it's possible.
Yeah, so I spoke to him for like 20 minutes. And of course, he told me he was trying to get to some journalists to help him, you know, with the stories. And I think it was, so he told me he came from the village in 2015. Ngakolera wansa bus park chi, what was it like a hotel or something like that. So that is when people who did who were part of those who did the other documentary approached him. They promised him some money, and he did that interview. Of course, he says they told him what to do, blah 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 blah. Now about his Twitter handle, he says when he made 10K subs, Twitter has subs or followers?
Followers.
10K followers. Someone hacked his account. Now when they hacked his account, he asked the guy to return the account. The guy was like, no, I'm not going to return the account, but we can use it concurrently. So, so because this is explanation, and but when you talk to him, eventually the whole conversation, I think he's still wet. Much as he came from the village years ago. Mubisi. Yes, he's still wet.
You are misleading.
No, Mubisi, he's wet. Yeah, I've met Sami like twice, or actually like twice. I find him a very innocent guy.
Me too.
And these things are happening on social media. So many people don't know how. Katinze Twitter na kajiga juice. And there are some people who tag me in things. Ogenola conversation ija and ngakuliko at Kasuku 256. Kat, you want to go back and look for where did this conversation begin from? Ngade tola ba you. Up to now I don't know how to go there. So I just presume I was just tagged. I don't know if they're talking about me or not. I move on. If I can't find the original tweet, ngambi vako. So I don't know. Kati you imagine Sami. So he explains that this guy took the account. So after talking, because he was not so active like on Twitter and all those things, he was like, fine. So, and he says he even has the guy's number. They've been talking. In fact, Yangambe, there is that gig Serena was giving him. I think they're supposed to go this week to Serena in Kenya. So that's when he thought he could meet this guy. Because the guy was supposed to go with him. Yes, because when he says most of the deals that come through zitamwani
guy,
because they bamunonyeza ku Twitter. Obashtegera kati naba wa contact n'abalaga nti ye Sami kati ye na communicating eri Sami that there's this deal here and here 50-50 is the arrangement they got. Yes. So he says this guy is one who's been posting all those things, abusing musicians. Even Bobby Wine's son, those comments that came, it's that guy, not him. So he says he was in Rwanda. That's when they told him, you are now training. But he does not deny the documentary. He says he ajikola. He was earning over 200K. They promised him money, but $1 million. He says all of those things. So he does not deny the documentary, but he says the documentary was shot in 2015. He's still wet. He's just arrived here. He told me the money he got there, yagende Kasubi, napangisake nyumba, nagula ekitanda n'omufaliso. Nasasulako n'abamunonyeza omulimu at some hotel again around Kasubi Kawala there, where then he started working there. So he was like, he's not gay, but he also has no problem with those people.
Yeah.
He says they promised to take them abroad, which never did what?
Which
never happened. But he's okay with it. So he was like, Kasuku, that's like WhatsApp, but there's nothing to do. He told me some of the people who reached out to him was Shira Gashumba, who told him, please be strong. These things happen. It will come to pass. Yeah. So that is like WhatsApp with Sami Manini. But I have 20 minutes of his of that conversation we had. I informed him earlier that yes, this conversation is recorded. Is it okay with me to play this conversation? And he was like, it is very okay. So I don't want anyone making noise for me. Ate Kasuku. Ate Jot. That's like it. Yeah.
All right, Kuku.
I really have nothing more to add.
Please sign us.
Yeah. Are we getting Easter packages, Brian?
From where?
From where we work from.
Am I your boss?
And I'm just asking, you could have insider information.
You could have an idea.
Yes. You would have insider information.
When is Easter?
Easter is next week on Sunday.
Kuku also asking me for getting some Eid packages somewhere in April.
When is Eid?
It will be in April, I think 20 or 22nd.
Now, over COVID, things changed around here. Things are hard. Things are not as they should.
Say that's how it.
They are not simple. Never know Easter to get a jikwatirawa. Nze sina sente.
Tolina sente.
Totally. If Brian invite me, I come with my family. Easter mbera n'abantu mukaaga nze mba wa musanvu. So guys, that's like what's up. I'm going to leave you this interview. Until next time, you can have whatever sort of day you want. We are all not doing well.
Neno nyengeri genzo okufuna Farida nakazubo bambi a hosting nyura abantu nechagana. Kati yagenzo omusajja n'atandika okuvuma tamanyi na muntu gwa defending n'atandika okuvuma mutabano wa Bob Wine. Mbu simanyi taina kweyingiza mu nsonga z'ebisiyaga kati nganze tamanyi background yange tamanyi haso zange tamanyi buli kimu just n'omuntu gwayogerako tamumanyi. Kati oli mbu simanyi n'amuinboxing n'amugamba mbu njagala $5,000 bw'oba tayagala eno documentary ngiteekeyo ku online. Mbu n'amuddamu fuck you biki n'amublokinga. Kati oli naye n'akola ki video n'agita. Kati we yagitadde neefuuka ensonga buli omu n'agirippira jukira ebiseera bye tulimu. Buli omu n'agirippira n'abagisharinga ne bitambula jukira twali tulina nali nina abalambuzi b'entwala e Rwanda nze nga ndi Rwanda. Be nali nyina bennyini be baabindaga ne bagamba you are number one trending on Twitter, on Instagram biki. Ngenda okulaba documentary egimanyi. Documentary ya 2015 nga nakayingira Kampala nga sina na wakusula. Oli nandiiramu n'angamba kiriwo ekiti ne bwekiti. Era n'oyo gayi nali musanze mu bbaara nandiiramu n'agamba ojja kwogera bwoti n'obwoti nga bwe biri. Kati ye bwe baatuukayo abazungu ne bavoisingamu ebyabwe naye nze ebyo ebigambo nze yabyogera ate tebankaka ate bansasula. Kati oli mu kuparaparanya ate ye yaleetedde n'abantu okukiwa attention nnyo. Byadifendinga tabimanyi ali awakwatagana ateekayo bino ateekayo bino nga nze siina nakyemanyi era ne babloga abasinga ku Twitter bakimanyi nti eyo account sinza akola ki.
So kati account yo bagihackinga when you got 100k subscribers, right?
10,000 where
10,000k followers. So when you try to talk to the person like you took my account, give it back, Nagama now run it for you.
Nagamba I run it for you. Kati nze nali sina mubuzibu kugamba sina budde. I think most of the gigs that I was getting wanted Twitter and TikTok.
Yes.
Nga bakuweereza lese 1M nga baagala oyise ku Twitter ne ku TikTok nga naye nga nfunira zigigi naye ng'ebiseera ebisinga ye zaafuna nga ye yazirya ebyo ebyalwamala ebya 1xbet biki nga ye yakola ki
yabirya. Kale
twatuuka ku understanding nti tukole bwetiti ne bwetiti nga sente tuzifuna naye ate obuzibu ye bwe yafuna kutandika kuwalampa buli omu yena nga personally oba ayina ebizibu n'abo abantu kati n'atandika okukozesa erinnya lyange.
So kati ekitegeeza bino bye tubadde tulabye balumba Waikibenda simanya Bobi Wine biki
era nayita nesiire nemubuulira nempitaani buli gundu gwe baali balumba neŋŋamba siina kyemanyi.
Ne Waikibenda wayogerako naye?
simu meeting aka simu manyi sina chemanyi era nze nagamba ne bwe bali nsiba azine bansiba ku kintu kyonna kikwatagana ne Twitter era that guy will continue posting nga tamanyi kigenda mu maaso ne police ne bwejja n'entima ne bansiba okumala 1 week yaba talina kyamanyi kubanga he doesn't know anything about me kati we nagenda okukola research angamba ali USA angamba yakomyewo Uganda angamba ali Mbarara mugamba tumitinge aganye kati tubadde tufunye opportunity nga njagala kumumitinga Serena yali empadde gige y'okugenda Kenya kutandika okubeera brand ambassador wa Serena kweri gundi gye yakola waluka joke yakola ne kafuna over 4 million kati ngamba he want to join then tubeerenga tusitinga nga abakola gundi photography biki katubadde tujja kugenda ku this coming Friday nebyo byonna semanyi biri cancelled of the recent viral video katawo mbadde njagala okumulabira to understanding bw'aba tayagala kumpeereza password erinnya tuliveeko oba nze ngende ngamba abantu sinza akozeseyo account bagihakinga kigwe bw'aba takkiriza kumpa password kati weebwa obuzibu bwennyina yene byayogera ebyo byonna byaparaparanya byayogera byagira ye yasinze okunteeka ne mu buzibu ku ebyo byonna
kati bino ebifaananyi ng'olina omwana wo oba n'omukyala ye abijjawa
ebyo you can access those photos via my Facebook takimanyi nti oba omwana wange oba tuwange ye just agenda najja he's trying to be like me and he wants to defend himself using my own image. So
he has your Twitter password and Facebook.
Facebook osobola oku accessing ebifaananyi osobola
ogenda n'obijjayo
osobola ogendayo n'obijjayo ate bino ebya 1xbet byabadde ateekayo ebya current katugambe tuwalangira 1xbet basobola okutuwa 500 n'atwalako 250 n'ampaako 250 nenkoleza TikTok then naye nemuwa n'ateeka naye kati kiriwa
because now you know Sami, it is tricky. Most times when they hack your account, you report the account.
You report the account.
Naye kati gwe anyway ogambye wali wakava mu kyalo tobitegeera nnyo, it's understandable.
Nga sibitegeera omanyi okugwa mu bintu nga sibitegeera nga sibimanyi kubanga yankubiddeko like kungumya nga alinga mukwano gwange Yesira Gasumba yankubiddeko n'angamba Sami enamba z'olina ku Twitter bantu bangi abantu bakutaddeko amaaso kati gwe you expect big things happen to you ate buli kimu kijja nga kirina like oba ekikutuukako kikuyigiriza lesson obadde tonafunamu kintu ekikuyuuguumya nangamba olina okutekinga hat nobeerawo nga teweeraliikirira bwe babiyingiza mu poliisi n'ofuna looya n'olaba engeri gy'okivaamu kubanga nze luli nali naakava mu kyalo nga sirina 10 Kasuku nze mwana munaku nze nali ndabira ku mmwe nga neegomba kati bwe nalaba ebya kamera ate nga bagenda kumpa ssente kufuna gundi $10,000 neyanteeka mu gundi eyanteekamu eyo diiru teyazituweereza yawunzika nga atuweereza 1,000 ye n'amala neeryawo era n'obwolaba eyo full documentary ya dakiika nga 15 baatulaga nga walimu Jessica Nyegenye ono owa Church of Uganda nga ali mu kubuulira against that thing ne batulagako paati eya NGO oba baali balina NGO nga baagala kugipromota bagiteekemu ssente kati nayo ne bagitulaga ne batulaga buli kimu kati ne batulimba kati omuntu abadde afuna omusaala gwa $15,000 ne bakuweereza ng'ogenda kufuna miliyoni mu kitundu kudda waggulu kati obviously nga wakavana mu kyalo nga ne Kampala togitegeera nga wali obonaabona okujja e Kampala nga toyagala kutuukira ku street tosobola zigambye naye nga tomanyi kyezigenda okukosa mu maaso eyo kati ebyo byonna byateekayo simanyi munnamawulire yandragi nga simanyi njagala visa simanyi mu nsonyiwe ebyo his own opinions,
they are not yours.
they are his own opinions. Kubanga is defending someone he doesn't know.
But you have his number. You are in touch with him.
Era namugambye ebyo byotekayo ani yakugambye obitekeyo bideleting.
You have screenshots.
Immediately ngamaze kukola kingamaze kumugamba. Ne mugamba toddamu kwogera bintu bikwatagana n'okubisiyaga, toddamu postinga biki, postinga byobadde postinga ebintu byo bijokisi byo nzijyamu mu bintu ebikwatagana n'ebyo. Engeri gy'okiremerako era n'abantu bwe engeri gye basuwa attention nekyongera okukosanze. Kati mbadde njagala oba kukola ki okulabika nti oyo omuntu omuvaako oba twitagitenyi nga giteeka mu mannya ge nesigala in my normal way.
But I think you should go to police because for purposes of your reputation tolowooza nti weetaaga ogendako ku police just to clear your name, because kati you imagine your media house gye yagambye DW evaayo
nekusiwinga
weebali obeera ogenda kukola ki ekirungi ne wogambye you have oyina ochattinga naye so you need to keep those screenshots so that they are able to look for him if the right time comes. Naye nno naawe yakukwata obujega ate nawe wali wakava mu kyalo kati mpaka kati ebintu byonna bitegeera omuntu batwala akawunti yo ogiripootingirawo n'ogamba abantu report that account gwe n'okola eyiye empya. Kati kuba nadde njagala kukola naawe interview naye okyali Rwanda. Kati bino byongambye nsobola bigamba abantu ku KFM enkya ku makya.
Osobola okubannyonnyola n'obagamba Sami yali akava mu kyalo bwe nali nyina antu wange abeera Mbuya bwe namala diploma yange okugisoma nga noonya ekyokukola nenfuna omulimu e Masaka nga bansasula $12,000 waliwo hoteeri eri eyo Masaka. Kati bwe nali Masaka nga batutiisa Kampala 2015-2016 nga batutiisa Kampala bw'otuuka e Kampala osula ku street tofuna mulimu biki. Kati bwe natuukira e Kampala nenfuna omulimu jjukira nga nvudde ku diploma nenfuna omulimu gwa kirina ku Classic Hotel yali ya muyindi nga bamuyita Patero. Kati bwe nafuna ogwo omulimu gwa kirina nembeera nga nkolerawo. Kati bw'obeera kirina eyo Classic eri kumpi like ne baasi za Jagwa ezitwala abantu e Rwanda. Kati newabaawo omuntu newabaawo omusajja n'ansanga n'agamba naye gwe
mwaka kyogwo
2015 nga tugenda mu 2016 around November December ng'amazeewo emyezi nga 8 n'agamba oli wano tosobola ku upgrade nga wasoma naye obeera wano naye ng'oyo omuntu nali simumanyi yajjanga kasoma nga by'obeera ng'otipinga omukozi naye ng'olina kyokola ki kyomwagalamu. N'akwata ssente n'azimpeereza. Kati n'agamba nyina ddiiru gye njagala osambe. Jjukira wali baali bansuza nga tefuluma na kufuluma bweru nga nze ekirooto kyange kya kufuluma bweru asitandinga e Kampala ngitegeere nange ntandike okwebeezaawo okupangisa ennyumba eyange biki. Kati oyo n'aŋŋamba jangu tugende osobola okuzannya bw'oti. Sibitegeera n'agamba osobola okuzannya waliwo ssente ng'angambira mu miliyoni 10 bagenda kuwa visa bagenda kutwala ebweru bano bazungu bakajja just bw'ogenda kwogera bwoti ne bwoti. Nze bwe yayogera bwatyo n'ayita n'oyo Tone n'akola ki n'atubuulira. Baali baagala nze mbunzanye mbu Tone yampasizza mbu ndi baawe naye tubeera nduwaza n'obuyumba wabula batubeera mu buyumba bubi tubadde twetaaga mbu mukole ki mutuyambe tukole ki tudemu eyo embeera. Kati nze bwe baŋŋamba essente ezisukka mu miliyoni 5 nga sikwatangako yadde nakakadde nembugumirira nga simanyi nti the thing you do now will affect you in 20 years to come. Kati nenkola ki nendaba tone ne batulaga ne bye baali bakakwatako ne batugamba mugenda kuzanya bwe muti dakiika 3 biki nenyingira nenzanya nenjogera bye bakola ki bye bangamba okwogera nga nze simanyi bagenda kuvoicinga bateekeko ebyabwe. Kati bwe namala oli yali atugambye simanyi omutwalo gwa dola nga nze ne simanyi na dola byebiki. Kati nakwata million 2 nakola ki nazimpa era olwafuna million 2 nenzuuka nengenda Kasubi nenfunawo ruumu nengula ka mattress nengula ekitanda nengenda waliwo kampani enoonyeza abantu emirimu baali bagingamba Kandula Job Consultants ne bafunira omulimu gwa supervisor ku Paradise Kawaala. Kati awo we watandika obulamu bwange neva ku Paradise direct ku Part of Africa. Awo obulamu bwange ne butandika nga bukola ki nga bukyuka. That was my beginning money yokufuna rent okutandika okubiisaawo obulamu bwange. Kati bwe natuuka ku Part of Africa nentandika okucapa myaka 2-3 we nagwira mu bana abatuwalizimu nenkola eyo video nga tuli mu gundi mu field video nekwatayo naye ne opening obulamu bwange nentandika nange okulaba nga omuntu akuwa million 2 omulangire. Kati oyo watwita we yayingirirayo kati is trying to destroy the whole of my life. Kati awo mba simanyi kiddako. Naye bansanga ku Kirasi era n'obwogendako gye nali nkolera yali kasitoma nga ajja ng'agira era nakonectinga ku oyo tone nembeera awo ne bagamba nti ozijja kuzanya ngono nga nze nebyesiyaga sibimanyi. Kati ne bangamba simanyi biki kati bwe ne bagamba nzanye nga bbaawe simanyi nti ampasiza simanyi nti batubonyaabonya simanyi tusula ku street. Baali baagala kufuna n'abantu mbu batukube tufune embale tugambe mbu batukubye era n'ebifaananyi mbiyina kubanga waliwo lwe twamala kati ng'ebyo batugambye mbu bagenda kutuweereza visa mbu batukube tufune embale tubulidinge tubaweereza ebifaananyi bagenda kutufunira visa. Nze nsobola n'obikuweereza ebifaananyi mbiyina kubanga twamalirizeeyo ne bagamba teyakutteyo abazungu bagiganye kati mulina okulaga nti babakuba. Ne bafuna abantu ne batukuba ne tukuba ebifaananyi ne tubaweereza naye kuva olwo bwe twaweereza ebifaananyi ne batubulookinga ne tutaddamu kwogera nabo obulamu bwaffe ne busigala awo.
I know what they bagamba ku Twitter, but you used to hang out around the gay places. I don't know what gay places are.
Ndaleka nkubuulire. Ebbala bw'ogigendamu kati nze nganze. Tisobola kumanya nti kino kifo ky'abasiyazi kino si ky'abasiyazi. Fe abanywi b'omwenge bw'oyingira ebbala bw'oti. Osuspectingirawo. Ate n'ekintu ekirala. Ono gwe baali bankonekitinze naye ono Tony era naye akyali mu Uganda kati yafuuka nga friend wange naye nga nali simanyi nti oba mu system mwali naye ate n'atandika okundambuza amabaala naye tewali gay press kubanga nze sikyakalira amasindi ekisooka ekikubiri nze ebifo byenkyakaliramu babozi y'abasiyazi
simanyi
babozi levels kasikironki then bwe natandika okugenda eyo nga bansumbuwa ebifaananyi biki nengamba kantandike buloko bars nenenga emulago engeri gyembeera side zene nakaseero ngenda emulago nengenda nendyesonyiwa ebyo ebifo by'ebbeeyi kati bo tosobola kugaana muntu kwogera kyayagala ng'akulinako obusungu ng'oli yamutuusizaako obusungu kubanga oyo omwana wa Peter avumya abantu bangi.
Okay.
Era neddina bwe yankyaza ne munnyonnyola ne muganzi yapita simanyi bulungi. Video gy'olaba ku TikTok nze abagyekolodde oli bwe kimutuula muwala olwe baali bagenda omugamba catfish n'aneegayirira n'agamba Sami bali mu kugamba catfish nali na gundi eno Murchison Falls National Park ku Lake Albert nanegayira kwayo ka video bagambe tuwezeza mitware 5 nankube ekirumi nenga mukamukolere kubanga abadde twali China gigi ya tourism
ngate gigi ziyita mu ye
ziyita munze kati baba ziyita munze kati ye bwaba afunye akuteka ku pressure n'ayagala akufunireko video gyaba ayagala yonna clarifying mpinza akozesa ki nzakozesa eyo page naye abasinga ba Twitter influencers bonna abasinga kabe Karo kabe Firo kabani bonna nabategeeza nembabuulira ate bakimanyi nti ebifa ku Twitter mala n'ennaku 2 nga sirimanyi singa saayina bano be nagenda nabe Rwanda ne bambuulira era bitegedde nandibitegedde nga bituuse ku TikTok oba ku Facebook.
Okay, kati I will surely inform the people. Advantage Gemini eriemu, my phone records so if you're okay with it, I can also play the voice.
There is no problem with it.
Okay.
There is no problem with it. He is using my name. Bring no problems to me.
Okay, can you also send me those photos you said?
The one that they use there is
Gababa kuba bichi
Batkuba nga bagala tuweerezeeyo ebyo ebifaananyi batufunireko like batufunire visa nga batugira kati bwe twazibaweereza ne batublocking ne tuviiramu awo kati we are suffering because of them ate nga tusobola bafuna.
Just send me some of those photos bu document obutini betusobola okwongerako bw'oba okyabuyina
bu photos nga bubiri